So we're on our way to the airport for our holiday. We made it to Graceland and then we stopped for lunch. Mum and Riri are with us. They're going to drop us off and then we're going to go to the hotel and then fly out early in the morning, which is going to be crazy. 5:15 our flight is, so we have to get there 3 hours before now.
What?
Crazy.
Maybe Riri's having trouble trying to get the car into park. I mean, out of park and into drive. Oh, we've got movement.
Goodbye and good luck. So room 824 is what we've got. Now, here's a fun little fact. You can add special requests to your rooms. So this is our bathroom. Do you notice anything in particular? It's got a sink, a toilet, a bath, a shower, and a picture of Jamie Fraser from Outlander. I clearly put a request in for odd things to be placed into the room. No, not odd things to be placed into the room. To have Jamie Fraser in our room. And Park Royal did not play around. They most certainly put him everywhere in our room, including on our bed, over there on the light fittings, and over here.
This is the most weird one.
It's not weird, I love it. A very iconic scene from Outlander. So this is our room. This is the King something room, but it has a really magnificent view. So obviously you can see our window is only partly up. If you are going to Melbourne and you have a long flight, I really highly recommend coming over here if you can book in advance. So this is the airport, and obviously you can see in the background over here, planes taking off and landing. And all the cargo ones are over there. But so far, how cool is that we can sit here and watch the planes come and go? But more importantly, we have Jamie Fraser in our room. So we made it to Dubai.
So hot.
Yeah, holy shit, it's hot.
We landed and they go, welcome to Dubai, local weather, 42 degrees.
Yeah. And then we had to run to our next thing because they're boarding it, and now we're just waiting for our class to be called, sitting over here in the corner. Man, I have not missed flying at all, although I did sleep a lot, so
10 hours.
I didn't go to bed last night at the hotel. I just stayed up playing on my phone and then took some sleeping tablets, a lot of sleeping tablets, and then slept 10 hours of my 13-hour flight.
And I went a different way where I did sleep last night and then I watched 5 movies but also napped.
Yeah, he was in and out. So this next flight's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see. Another, 8 hours to go? 7?
Yeah, 8 hours. 7 hours, 40 minutes.
Do not miss flying. Not in the slightest. Where are we?
Heathrow.
Yay! Catching a bus to go get our rental car. Yay! So we have our rental car.
I don't get it! What the fuck?
But we've got the rental car. Look, it's a manual. Someone hasn't driven a manual in a long time in a car.
The last time I drove a friggin' manual in a car was Italy. But I've realised too, my boots get caught on each other when I'm trying to hit the clutch, or they bottom out on the floor.
There's a lot of complaining. And we have a little Peugeot, and we're going to get to our hotel in 40 minutes or something after we go through the London city.
Yeah.
Fun times. This is very Harry Potter style. So this is our room. That was the first step to this little room. And then you open up a second one. And then you have another couple. Like, it's all very, it's very weird. But this, oh God, I can't open anything. It's very clean, even though it looks very old school. But the doors are really heavy. Like to push them open. And there's lots of steps. But
There's lots of steps throughout the whole hotel. You go up and down little steps like this.
Yeah. And then our room is, look, it's not the biggest, but it's also definitely not the smallest we've stayed in. And I mean, like, there's a few little bits and pieces on the walls. They're like, ooh, what's happening? But we have a fan and a little coffee station. And yeah, TV. That's facing the wall. I mean, look, it's not bad. It's a good location though. That's the main thing. So we've decided to just push on. It's now 10 o'clock at night and it's still fairly bright.
Still daylight.
But yeah, we've decided we just had a 5-minute shower and just kept going because we've got a lot of things we want to see and do in London that we don't have much time for. I usually have a stabilizer for when we're walking, but I left it in the motel room, so sorry if this is like all over the shop. But yes, I've also forgotten how to vlog on travel vlogs. I'm so used to just sitting at home and doing this now that it's a bit weird. But yeah, we're going down to Kensington Gardens to try and find the Peter Pan statue. To Peter Pan we go. So again, like, we're not doing this justice, but like, how creepy is this? We're in the middle of the park. It's now starting to get proper dark, but we got like drawn to these lights up here because it looks like Disneyland. So of course we got to walk down this scary alleyway.
Still trying to get to the lights, but I think that might be a statue of King George the 5th or the 6th. I'm not sure.
Okay, so we've walked all the way down the other end to the brightly coloured building, which is here, which we've learnt is the
Royal Albert Hall.
Yes, and the statue behind the fence here is for
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert.
The Albert Memorial.
So we found the memorial. Still no Peter Pan, and it's getting dark. We're on extreme spotlights that are pointing at the memorial.
Yeah.
But it's dark now. It's scary in the park at night, but when it's dark,
Yeah.
it's very sketchy-ish. But yeah, continuing the hunt for Peter Pan though, not leaving till we find him. So it's very dark, so we're going to come back tomorrow for sure. But here is the Peter Pan statue. Found it after many kilometres. And we finally found a lovely, helpful man who was able to show us on his phone.
Here's Tinkerbell. The wings.
Oh, it is too.
Tink.
So there you have it. In the dark. Some bunnies. Good morning. It's now 6:30 a.m. and we're going to go back to Kensington Gardens in the daytime to see Peter Pan and start our big adventure day.
At least we'll know what way we're going.
Yeah, we won't get lost. We won't go down the wrong path. Yeah, so it's going to be a big day. Someone's already tired.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay, me. Hashtag King Salt. So if nothing else, last night taught us the directions that we need to go in the daytime. Kensington Gardens. And this is Buck Hill Lodge. How pretty. It reminds me of Hansel and Gretel. Daytime edition. Peter Pan. How cool does he look? So, let's do this again.
Peter Pan, the boy who would not grow up, just sculptor Sir George Frampton.
1st of May 1912. Wow. 1st of May. May's a good month. 1912 was a bad year for things though. So a little bit of perspective for last night. Last night we came from down there and we've come all the way up here, past Horse, all the way down that laneway to Prince Albert. And now we've just come from that way and we're going that way to Kensington Palace. There is a lot to see and do here in Hyde Park / Kensington Gardens. So we have arrived at Kensington Palace to discover it's closed on Tuesdays because of coronavirus. So we don't know. We're gonna walk around, see what we can actually see from the outside. Kensington Palace. Everything is closed.
Because London doesn't start early.
We decided to jump on the hop-on, hop-off bus, which is included in your London Pass ticket. You get 24 hours of access, which worked out absolutely perfect because we only had the 24 hours here in London. So this was a spectacular move. The London Pass is worth every single dollar. Definitely recommend. On one of the stops, we seen Hamleys toy store and decided to jump off the bus and run in and have a look. We were absolutely astonished by how many levels of toys there were in this toy store. It was amazing and is fun for all ages of kids, not just your little tackers. Hamleys is a British multinational toy retailer. It is actually the world's oldest toy store, and it was originally founded in 1760. It did move to its current site, which is on Regent Street in London's West End, in 1881. The actual store itself has over 7 floors, and it ranges from Disney to Harry Potter to Build-A-Bear, you name it, it is in this toy store. What's that?
Sausage roll.
Of course, no stop to London is complete without a trip to the Disney store. So we've come to Highgate Cemetery. We're currently in the West Cemetery. There are some crazy looking headstones here. Everything feels like it's piled on top of each other, but it's not. But it's definitely like, we're on a mountain. I say mountain, we're on a hill. But it's, there's so much history in here, it's amazing. Like, I'm mesmerised. I want to read everybody's tomb and just some of the way they're, I don't want to say decorated, but the way the headstones are, they just look amazing. It looks so eerie in here. It's very, very eerie. What do you think?
I'm lost.
We're also lost. See what I mean? It's just like on top of each other, on top of each other, going back generations. And then like, I mean, obviously we can't go off the paths because you're not allowed, and that would be disrespectful. But like, there's just so much. Like, there's things that are broken, and sort of disheveled, but it's crazy how much it's all on top of each other, and it's in every direction, absolutely every direction. Don't want to go up the top?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's a massive church, but look how high up the hill it is. The filming of this is just not doing it justice on how scarily lost you could become within seconds, which is exactly what has happened to me right now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Back to the... Oh no. Back to the main path. So, again, not doing it justice. We are like on the decline of the mountain, and it is crazy how very steep it is here. Like, I'm struggling.
It's weird because I didn't want to walk behind you in case I slipped and took you out.
It's just crazy. Dear diary, Shannon got drunk this afternoon at here.
Shannon got drunk.
It's the chocolate cocktail. Yes, I am. It's the chocolate cocktail bar. And if you come to London and you get the London Pass, Mish, thinking of you, you better watch this video. You have to go here and try the drinks. And then...
Or do what Kaylee did and try all
of
the drinks.
I'm so negative. All of them. I don't know. The coconut one, which I've called Bounty. I don't know what it was. I found the coconut one, it was so good. Good morning. So it's officially day 3. And I've probably not kept up to date on things properly because, like I said earlier, I've pretty much forgotten how to vlog. It's insane. But today we're checking out of this hotel in London and we are going to head towards the Cotswolds. So we're going to have a couple of stops along the way, but the road trip part of this journey really begins today. We are going to go and revisit Kensington Gardens, no, Kensington Palace, and the Tower Bridge and Buckingham Palace. So we're going to get up right now. And then, yeah, the road trip will begin. My feet are so sore. Yesterday we walked easily 10 kilometers. It was insane. So yeah, after a big day yesterday, my feet are blistered to beyond belief. Beauty and the Beast last night was fantastic. The theatre though was so hot, and I mean, like, it was hot as fuck. But it was such a good show, so worth it. I'm so glad that we decided to come to London to see it. It was fantastic. But yes, as you can see, I'm in my pajamas.
Steps.
Oh, steps. Hang on, we've got steps, yeah?
It's 20,000.
We did 20,000 steps yesterday. It was a big day. So anyway, we're going to get ready now because we have a very big day today. And we've slept in a little bit, as you can see.